What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we're now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer next year. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel. Excuse me. That I got from my partners over at Collector's Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector's Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. You guys see it, a collector's rare B-Cup from the Underworld. Yes, I am not taking it out of the penny sleeve like I've done in the past. You guys have already seen it, but the card is absolutely beautiful. Obviously, the centering on the back is a bit off from top to bottom, but honestly, it doesn't matter because I am going to get this graded. But I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But excuse me. With that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. Deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It'll also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is pretty much almost the title of this video. But the question of the day is this: is Carmelo Hayes ready for the main roster? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the main roster update on Carmelo Hayes and whether or not he is going to be on the main roster permanently, or if the tournament was just a one thing going. Now, excuse me. Now, for those who have no idea, Carmelo Hayes was announced to be one of the 8 participants in the United States Championship Tournament to crown a new #1 contender to face Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble. And we found out that it was going to be Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, Santos Escobar, Kevin Owens, Carmelo Hayes, and Dragon Lee. Those 8 men were gonna be competing in the tournament to crown a new #1 contender. And now we have Santos Escobar versus Kevin Owens. Excuse me. But the question is, how did that come to pass? Well, Santos Escobar was able to defeat Dragon Lee in the first round. Bobby Lashley was able to defeat Karrion Kross in the first round, followed by Carmelo Hayes defeating Grayson Waller, and Kevin Owens defeating Austin Theory. In the semifinals, Santos Escobar, with the help of none other than the main roster return of Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, was able to defeat Bobby Lashley, and Kevin Owens was able to defeat Carmelo Hayes. Obviously, Melo got the thumbs up from KO, and now we got the finals set. But the question is Carmelo Hayes ready? Is Carmelo Hayes ready for the main roster? And are we going to see him on the main roster again at some point? Here's the thing. We've asked that question so many times about so many people that had gotten to the main roster, from NXT. Some of those include guys like Seth freaking Rollins, Roman Reigns, women like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Io Sky, Michin, and so many others before. Obviously, a lot of them, they were ready. Others, not so much. One of them was now former WWE superstar Keith Lee. And even though he had a hell of a showing on Raw, his main roster run did not work out so well, and many people believed that he should have stayed in NXT just a little bit longer, maybe win the NXT title again, and then jump ship over to the main roster. Some people actually believed it, others didn't. Even also, Ridge Holland of the Brawling Brutes. There's been a lot of rumors going around saying that his main roster call-up was the worst, was a bad idea, and it kind of was. Although, to be fair, this is actually the second time that he has put someone on the shelf. But with Ilya Dragunov, he's a fighter. Big E, on the other hand, his was a lot worse than Dragunov, to be fair. Which then brings us to Carmelo Hayes. Now, obviously, there have been a lot of reports from so many different sources, including Sportskeeda, The Wrestling Observer, Busted Open Radio, all these different, news sources. Big shout outs to them. Of course, no copyrights as always. All these guys have all said that, have all said some good things about Melo, but not so good things about Melo. In fact, one of the good things about Melo is that people are saying that he is ready for the main. Sorry guys, I'm moving my leg here because, yeah, I'm just moving my leg. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Camera moved, my knee hit the desk. I apologize. Anyway, a lot of people are saying that Melo is ready for the main roster because of his performance against Kevin Owens in that U.S. title tournament. Others are saying that he is ready because of his performance against Finn Balor earlier this year when he was the NXT champion. Others are saying that he's ready because of his performances on Main Event. But others are saying otherwise. A lot of people believe that Carmelo Hayes needs to stay in NXT and potentially get one more championship run before making his way into the main roster. What is that title? Well, people are saying that it's the Heritage Cup. Problem is, the NXT Heritage Cup, That's not his forte. That's not his cup of tea. So with that being said, is he truly ready? Is Carmelo Hayes ready for the main roster? Let's think about this. Let's think about what Carmelo Hayes has done since joining WWE in NXT. He had a hell of a showing against Adam Cole, baby. In spite of the loss, he won the men's breakout tournament by defeating Odyssey Jones, which was incredible. He also cashed in that contract and became NXT North American Champion by defeating his old friend Isaiah Swerve Scott. Now, Swerve Strickland, I think this is his name on the independent scene. He became a two-time North American champion, the last ever cruiserweight champion by unifying both the North American title and the cruiserweight title. And he's also a former NXT champion as well. Yeah, sure, he had opportunities at the NXT tag team titles, but let's be real. It's not his thing. It is not his thing. Obviously, he had a hell of a showing against Finn Balor earlier this year, which honestly, if you're able to go toe to toe against Finn Balor and live to tell the tale in spite of your loss, you know damn well that you are going to be a megastar. No pun intended with LA Knight calling himself the megastar, but you guys get the idea. And it's the same thing with Kevin Owens. If you get a thumbs up from a guy like Kevin Owens, a guy like John Cena, a guy like The Undertaker, who Undertaker is a Hall of Famer, mind you, you know damn well that those people are trying to advise WWE to put you on the main roster. And everyone knows it. If you get a thumbs up from guys like them, they're trying to tell you, go to the main roster. Get that approval. And in this case, I think Carmelo Hayes, being real, he's earned the respect of pretty much everybody around him. But we're still figuring out one thing. Who exactly attacked both him and Trick Williams on NXT? We all believed it was Lexis King. Excuse me. And it wasn't him. A lot of people believed that it was Ilya Dragunov, the current NXT champion. It wasn't him. Honestly, I'm under the impression that it might be someone like me personally, I think it's Braun Breaker. And the reason why I say that is because of what happened at Stand and Deliver. Not just Stand and Deliver, NXT Battleground as well. Think about that. NXT Battleground, we also saw Carmelo Hayes defeat Braun Breaker as well. And I think Braun got a little pissed off that he couldn't become NXT champion for a third time, which he would have tied Samoa Joe with 3 NXT title runs in a single career. If you're able to pull that feat, then you know you're gonna hit it big. So if you really think about it, for all we know, it could be Braun Breaker. I know that there's been a lot of people that are saying that Carmelo Hayes did it himself, but I don't know. We'll have to wait until New Year's Evil to see who truly did attack Trick and Carmelo. But which obviously ties with with the question, is Carmelo Hayes ready? Is Carmelo Hayes ready for the main roster? Yes, I am being 100% legit. Like always, yes, I truly believe that Carmelo Hayes is ready for the main roster. The performance that he's had this entire year against guys like Finn Balor, guys like Braun Breaker, getting the approval of guys like John Cena and The Undertaker, having a hell of a showing against Grayson Waller in that tournament, getting a thumbs up from Kevin Owens, competing on main event. You look at all of that, bundle all of that up together, and you have the approval of the WWE Universe to put Carmelo Hayes on the main roster. I'm being serious. Carmelo Hayes should stay on SmackDown and not worry about Trick Williams. That's just how I see it. That's just how I see it. Is Carmelo Hayes really is Melo gonna stay on the main roster? Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, yes, he is still contracted to NXT, but we don't really know if he's gonna actually stay on SmackDown. There's been also a lot of rumors going around saying that apparently Carmelo Hayes is going to be competing in the men's Royal Rumble match as well, which honestly I like the idea, but to be fair, I don't know if these rumors are actually true, because I might have an idea of who could win the men's Royal Rumble. I might have an idea, but I don't know. Again, these are all rumors. I don't know if the rumors are true, but I will say this to close out the video. But I will close out the video by saying this: Carmelo Hayes, his time in NXT is up. He's done everything that he said that he wanted to do, and I think him staying on SmackDown could do him justice because of the talent that's there. Guys like Jimmy Uso, guys like Roman Reigns, guys like Kevin Owens, Austin Theory, Santos Escobar, all these guys, even also Logan Paul, all these guys, could all be potential first opponents for Carmelo Hayes as a full-fledged member of the SmackDown roster. Is it going to happen? Perhaps. Is it probable that he'll stay on SmackDown permanent, right now? It remains to be seen, but we will find out over time. But that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It'll also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.